Welcome back, legends.
Let's go! Yo, listen up, about to tell you some tales of fighters and wizard shuriken and sails. The ups, the downs, the wins, the fails, and heroes that would make the Avengers pale. Madara Uchiha, he's a goddess shinobi, dunking on allied forces harder than freaking Kobe. Heading over to Marineford, ready to take the risk. You see, wipe and crack the air with one blow off his fist. Brighter than the sun, hotter than you can see. Oh my god, Goku just went Super Saiyan 3. With Naruto, Luffy, the Dragon Ball 7. We about to crank the speed out all the way up to 11. You just died and you're about to be led to the greatest show this side of anime heaven. So sit down, stay tuned, hey yo DJ Spin. Welcome to the show, this is Anime Legends.
Welcome back, legends. Hello, everybody. My name is Afro X, the anime legend. We're talking today all about short animes. The animes that don't run for 30 minutes, but instead run for 15 or maybe even 5 minutes. It's really, really interesting. It's fun to take a look into stuff like that. We're just kind of waiting here right now for the stream to populate, but yeah, we'll be trucking along in a bit, hopefully. Anyways, I think I should take this time at the beginning of the video to make it very clear that I will not be associating with the PCP Army any longer. That part of this channel's life is done. And I hope that everyone will still be watching each other's videos. I'll still be watching their videos. Hopefully they'll still be watching mine. We're remaining civil. And no friendships have changed, no ties have been broken, nothing like that. Just, I think it's time for the AfroX channel to move on from being part of that community and try to join into some other communities, some anime communities, stuff like that. So that is very, very exciting news moving forward. Also, I want to thank everybody because we are almost to 270 subscribers. Holy buckets. It's such a great thing. I'm so happy for it, and I'm just glad that and they came up really quickly. The subs went up by 6 in 2 days. So I'm just glad that people are liking my content. And I'm just glad that things are going well. Things are looking up. Speaking of things looking up, my word, we already got 4 people in the chat looking at this video. That's really good. I like it. Welcome to all of you, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. But yeah, like I was saying before, today we're going to be talking about short animes. So we're going to be talking about stuff like Pop Team Epic. We're going to be talking about I My Me. We're going to be talking about Nichijou. And another short one is TQ. But yeah, that's what we're looking at today. Right here, I'm gonna post a question in the chat. So, asking you what anime or manga have you seen / read this week? What anime or manga have you seen / read this week? Well, if you're talking to me, then I got a really exciting news. I just finished this week. I just finished the anime Akudama Drive, which I talked about way back at the beginning of my live streaming stint here, my live streaming series. But yeah, and it was great. I finished it, and the ending was like a Miyazaki movie. It was absolutely amazing. And I just loved it. Hey, we got someone in the chat. Jeremy Samansky said, "I'm watching Naruto again, dude. I watched you when I was a kid, or I watched it when I was a kid, and I want to watch it again." Very awesome, Jeremy. Naruto is such a great anime. He says, "Watch it." I mean, I have. In fact, I've not only watched it, but I read the manga all the way to the end, so I know the entire story. But yeah, Naruto is great. It is really, really good. In fact, if you want more on Naruto, my pretty much video that I have posted for people who haven't subscribed yet on my channel is a crap guide to Naruto Shippuden. So if you're into that, check it out. Yeah. Current question is, what anime or manga have you seen / read this week? Like I was saying, I finished Akudama Drive. Also, I've been keeping up currently in My Hero Academia. That's been very, very exciting. I don't want to give any spoilers, but pretty much at the beginning of season 5, what's happening right now is Class 1A and Class 1B are having a training competition, and they're competing against each other, trying to win in battles. Wow, I wasn't giving spoilers at all, and 2 people just dropped. Anyways, so I've been keeping up in My Hero Academia, and as for manga I've been reading, I caught up in One Piece. I was behind by about 4 chapters. So now the most recent one is there on chapter. The one that just released was chapter 1013. And it's a wild ride, man. Honestly, we got Big Mom. We got Big Mom, like, not really knowing which side to be on because she loves Otama, but Otama's on the good guy side. And so Otama really seems like she's going to be the catalyst for if Big Mom helps out the Straw Hat Pirates against Kaido. Luffy's knocked out again, but that's not surprising. He'll get back up in time. Not worried. But, yeah. Stuff is really, really interesting. But yeah, that's the anime and manga that I've been looking for, or that I've been looking into anyways. Jeremy said I was correcting myself, dude. Okay. Hey, welcome back. It's the legend known as Trix. How are you doing, man? Hey, Trix, tell us what anime and manga have you been looking into this week? That is the question. But yeah, let me know. Trix, if you hadn't heard yet, today we're going to be talking about short animes, ones that don't last 30 minutes, but might last 15 or even 5 minutes in length, which they're really, really interesting. I'm just thinking of something to kind of fill a little bit of time here. I don't want to get started right away. Giguk put out a new video this week. I can't remember what it was because the whole time I didn't know it was Giguk. And then he just said he was Giguk at the end, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah. I feel like I should kind of explain a little bit about like the title and the intro and stuff like that. I want to distance myself from the title Anime Nation. And already I had a segment called Anime Legends, and it kind of fit into this because it was about it was talking about different anime characters, showcasing them, and that and so I was sitting there thinking, how can I make something new? And I was like, you've already made something that fits. And so that's what I thought. I'd just make this. I'd make the live stream called Anime Legends, and I'd have the Anime Legends theme song be the intro to it. Trick said short anime like Kill Me Baby. I've never heard of Kill Me Baby. Is that a short anime? Or are you saying that short animes kill you? That reminds me of an old joke that an old joke that actually was from the main show we're talking about today, Pop Team Epic, where one of them says, whenever somebody has jagged speech bubbles in manga, it just kills me. And then the other girl says, what? With a jagged speech bubble, and she dies. And then the ghost repeats what she says, and it continuously has her dying. That was kind of funny. Well, with that, let me set up a little bit here, but I think we can go right into the main topic today. And today's main topic is the anime called Pop Team Epic. It is really, really exciting, and I'm going to show you a quick sketch just to give you an idea of what Pop Team Epic is like, the insanity. So here we go. And yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much an idea of what one sketch on Pop Team Epic is like. Now, that's not an entire episode, but the episodes are broken up into small little sketches like that. Trick says the anime is called Kill Me Baby. Okay. And the manga I'm reading is Slave B. Never heard of Slave B. But if I haven't heard of something, then let's see what it is. Oh, that's hentai. Yeah, nope. Yeah, can't run into that area on this channel. But thanks for saying something. Cryo Prime in the house. Welcome back, legend. Cryo Prime says, Station, I'm reading Elfenlied and Gleipnir, watching Joran, the Princess of Snow and Blood, plus a bunch of weeklies, but re-watching Brynhildr. Very cool. That's a lot of new stuff. If you weren't here before, Cryo, I was saying that I finished Akudama Drive this week, and I read chapters 1011 through 1013 of One Piece. So that was a lot of fun. You're reading Elfenlied. That's interesting. I've never heard of someone reading the manga of Elfenlied. I've heard of them watching the anime. Joran, Princess of Snow and Blood. That's a new one. That's like summer anime right now. And based on what I remember, Princess of Snow and Blood is like based in feudal era Japan, and it's got kind of the Demon Slayer art style, and is about a princess that has to escape. Trick says it's not hentai, it's just on low sides for some strange reason. Okay. Well, everybody read Slave B. I just want to keep it as safe as possible on here, but thanks for the suggestion, Tricks. You are legendary. And if you guys haven't noticed yet, I figured that I'd start referring to everybody that is in the Afro-X community as legends, because Stay Legendary it's gonna be my catchphrase for life. Not really anything I can do to get away from that, since it's at the end of almost every video I make. But I figured a perfect name for the people in my collective, or a collective nickname for the people in my community, would be Legends. Because you're all legends, and legends stay legendary. But yeah. Pop Team Epic. So yeah, that sketch you saw it's an example of one of the small sketches that they do inside of an episode of Pop Team Epic. They'll probably do maybe 5 to 10 of those. They tend to do 5 to 10 of them in every episode, and they're really funny. Now, Pop Team Epic is actually based on like kind of a comic strip kind of style, and a lot of these short animes come from that. And so, along with the theme of Pop Team Epic, we also have animes like, a good example is Azumanga Daioh. And actually, I don't know where it is, but somewhere I have the whole book of the short comics of Azumanga Daioh, the omnibus. And those are really, really interesting. And also there's the anime Azumanga Daioh, which is a short anime. But yeah, Azumanga Daioh it's school life. It's a school life anime, and it's interesting if you're into slice of life animes. Trick said Slave Bee is an action manga and you stay legendary. Thank you, Tricks. He also said it's shonen. Shonen. Pop star epic best scene was the prison liking lemon. Pop team epic best scene. Um Interesting you would say that. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Prison liking lemon. Um let's see if we can't find a clip of that. Oh, very funny. Thanks for that, Tricks. That was genuinely entertaining. We don't have sake, so we'll suck on this lemon. But yeah, that's great. Another short anime, and actually I believe the episodes are regular length, but they are broken up into shorts, is Nichijou My Everyday Life. And Nichijou actually translates to um 12 o'clock day or 12 o'clock person, I think. But anyway, it translates to my everyday life. And I love that scene too. So Nichijou is actually a great anime. You can watch all of it on YouTube. They have all the episodes on YouTube, and what it's about, it's another school life anime, but it's very different because there's a lot of quirky stuff in it. So in Nichijou, it kind of centers around three girls, and they're in school and they have all the regular school problems, but every time there's a school problem, like they put on the Dragon Ball Z budgeting for animation, and they do crazy outlandish animations that are just absolutely nuts. There's one scene where a girl trips, and when she trips, a nuke goes off in the entire city. Um, but it is really cool. So there's the three girls, and then there's also a side story about a young girl who's a professor, and she builds a robot who's like older than her, and the robot kind of takes care of her and is like a regular girl, except she's really self-conscious that there's a huge gear sticking out of her back that really bothers her. Let me see if I can find a clip of it. Uh, Sorry for the little bits of silence. But I was just looking for this. Oh, the audio was lagging a little bit on that. But yeah, that's pretty much what you would get from an episode of Nichijou. And yeah, it's regular everyday high school life, but it's just all in a what is it, DBZ style. They have the DBZ animation budget. But yeah, Trick said, Nichijou, Daily Lives of High School Boys, Kill Me Baby, and Azumagadaya are good one shot, I suppose you mean one shot animes. Yeah. Yeah. The Daily Lives of High School Boys is another great one. Absolutely love that. The next manga, or the next anime that comes to mind for me when it comes to short ones is I My Me. And I My Me is a really weird anime just because it doesn't really have any rhyme or reason. The third season is called Muso Catastrophe. But yeah, let me see if I can't find a clip of it here just to show you. I'm just going to show you a little short bit of this. Okay, the theme song is super long and annoying. But yeah, that's that's I My Me for you. It makes no connected sense at all. And yeah. And that's what you get in short animes is like that's the formula for a one-shot anime is you need 3 girls and you need to make their everyday lives make no freaking sense at all. But yeah. Yeah, the only other anime I can really think of, which I won't show a clip of just to leave some mystery here, is TQ. And that anime is about girls who play tennis. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I'll show a clip just because there's a really good one. I can't find it. But yeah, TQ is a really good one. I couldn't find the tennis ball clip, but definitely look into it. Also, I don't want this whole thing to be anime clips. But anyways, one-shot animes are great. You should definitely look into them. Top 3 I would recommend would be Pop Team Epic, Nichijou, and Aimaimi. Especially Aimaimi, because every episode is only 3 to 5 minutes long, and you will be begging for more. In fact, one time when I went on a trip to Florida, I downloaded every episode of Aimaimi and watched all 3 seasons, and watching all 3 seasons only took probably about 5 hours. So in 5 hours, you can knock out an entire anime and then tell your friends, hey, I watched an entire anime, and not tell them that every episode was only 5 minutes long. And I say that's a legendary brag. But yes, moving on. So our character of the day that we are talking about, I didn't really plan for a character of the day. But if we're talking about short characters, then I want to talk about Haru from an anime that I'm currently watching, which is called Excel World. Now, Excel World is an anime that is about this kid named Haru, and he gets bullied at school all the time, and then he meets this upperclassman girl, and her name is Kuroyuki Hime, which I don't know if that's her real name, but that's the name she goes by in like everything, video game, real life, everything. But anyways, he lives in this world where everybody is kind of born into technology. When you are born, you get what's called a neurolinker. And pretty much it's like a strip, little headset thing that goes around your neck, and it lets you access the internet in augmented reality. So everything is in front of your face, which is really interesting. And I hope that people in the real world can come up with that technology soon, because it's cool. But so the neurolinker lets you talk to your friends, lets you search the internet, everything. So he meets this girl named Kuroyuki Hime, and she introduced him to a game called Brain Burst. But to even play the game, you need to learn how to do something called Accelerate, which is it's a technique where you move so fast that the world around you stops, and you are able to play this game in this accelerated state. And so when you go into Brain Burst, it's a fighting game, and you have your own avatar, and your avatar is based on your most traumatic experience in life. And so Haru gets his avatar, and it turns out his avatar is called Silver Crow, and it is the only avatar in the game that is capable of flight. He can fly. No other avatar can do this. So there are a few rules to Brain Burst, which is that you have to fight to gain burst points. All of the players are called burst linkers, and you have to fight to get points. And if your points go down to 0, then that is it. The game automatically installs from your Neuralink, and your memory is wiped, which is very invasive. And your memory is wiped clean of the game and anything regarding the game, and you go about life as if you never even knew that this game ever existed. And so obviously people are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that their points never get down to 0. And to do that, you have to keep fighting and you have to keep beating other people. And so Haru, and why I bring him up in this live stream specifically, is because he's very short. He's a tiny little pug boy. And he's a small fat kid, and his avatar in the virtual world is a pig. He chose a pig for his avatar, and because that's kind of how he sees himself. And then, so when he gets his avatar inside the game Brain Burst, he's amazed that it is slim, trim, and very tall, and good looking, and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely recommend XL World. And why I make it a point to say XL World is because there's another anime that I almost got this mixed up with called XL Saga. That's XL. And XL Saga has nothing to do with video games. It is absolutely crazy. It's like if you took Bobo and cranked it up to 11 and then set it in like one city, and the main characters are all trying to take over that one city, and they're so stupid that they can't. Yeah. So XL World, not XL Saga. Unless you want to watch XL Saga, that's a great thing. But yeah, XL World is what we're talking about. Yeah, Haru's a short guy. That's the point. So, I'm getting to this point a little bit earlier than I wanted to get to it. And we don't really have a lot of people talking in the chat. Well, you know what? Let's let us take a little bit of a short break. I'll talk on something random, and I'm gonna post a question in the chat right now. What is your favorite short character in just fiction? Should I actually say who? Who is your favorite short character in fiction? That is the question right now. So actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to do my plugs, and I'm going to tell you what is going on with the channel coming up here. And you just stay there, relax. Tell me who's your favorite short character in fiction. Here we go. So, plugs. If you are into Apex Legends, I got a real treat for you. I have a second channel, a sister channel that is called Afro the Sniper, which is also my PSN ID, where I live stream, or I just recently started live streaming Apex Legends, and I believe I will be live streaming that every Friday night. So you can look on there for, Apex Legends content. So check that out. Also check out my sister channel called Game Bros. Game Bros is a channel I haven't worked on for a while, but it is a channel for me and my housemate. And his online name is Kinkster. And yeah, that's the Game Bros channel. We mostly play One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 on there. So if you're interested, check that out. And yeah, I believe those are all the plugs. Trix just said the stream is lagging. I don't know what to tell you, man. I have my Ethernet cable plugged in. So this is the best internet we're getting right now. But yeah. So what is it? Right. Updates on the channel, what's coming up. I don't have a lot of plans, but honestly, I want to keep doing AMVs. The only real thing that is for sure is I want to keep doing AMVs. I do know about mid-June I'll be coming out with another cipher. I'm in the process of organizing a My Hero Academia cipher, in which I will be playing All Might, Gentle Criminal, and Shinso. But yeah, cipher coming out mid-June. Yeah, more AMVs, more anime. I gotta think of the next anime I want to do a crap guide for. I gotta think of the next topic that I want to do an anime origins on. Although, to be honest, anime origins takes a heck of a long time to make, and doesn't really get much bang for its buck. The Neja one did because that was live streamed, but yeah, making an anime origins is extremely difficult most of the time. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working, keep plugging along and stuff. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I built this channel with my bare hands. Yes, it's taken 7 years, but I've gotten 270 subscribers, and 220 of those were just on my own merits. Honestly, I mean, big thank you to all of you out there. I wouldn't be who I am without you, but I have really put in the blood, sweat, and tears for this. Just looking at the chat here. Trick said it's hard to say what's my favorite. Trick said lag is from me. I'm watching from my phone. Sorry. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, definitely coming up more AMVs, more nerdcore rap stuff like that. So do stay tuned. I'm glad we went through that because that brings us to our next topic, which is the last topic tonight. Is we're doing a new Japanese word, and if you don't remember last week's Japanese word, don't worry, I'm not going to quiz you on it. But last week's Japanese word was mina, or mina, which translates to everybody. So yeah, mina means everybody. Today's word, I actually had to go out and learn myself, which is a rarity, but it is sega hikoi, which means short in Japanese. So I will post that in here. There we go. Sega hikoi. Sega hikoi means short, and Sega takai means tall. So short and tall. Short is Sega hikoi, and tall is Sega takai. So there we go. That is our Japanese word for the day. Trick said 7 years, nice. Let's go 14 more now. I would be so happy to do that, man. I want to be doing YouTube for a very long time, or at least until like my personal dreams pop off, like doing music and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be doing YouTube possibly till I'm gray and old. But yeah, that is the Japanese word for this week. Let's hear from the chat. Honestly, the last 15 minutes I usually leave open-ended so that if you have any questions about anime or manga, anything at all, I would be more than happy to answer you. So this is our Q&A section. And I hope you will give me something to chew on. In the meantime, just a recap of everything we've talked about today. We talked about short or one-shot animes. And those animes that we touched on today were Pop Team Epic, Azumanga Daioh, Nichijou My Everyday Life, Ai Mai Mi, and TQ. Those are all short animes that you'll love to just zoom right through. Also, we talked about Haru from XL World and kind of more about XL World. And then we talked about Sega Hikui, which is the Japanese word for short. But yeah. I should probably do a show and tell portion. Which statuettes haven't I showed off? Well, I suppose I could show off one that I showed on another channel once. This is my All Might figure from My Hero Academia. I was told that it's made very well. It's got good coloration and good detail in the muscles and everything. This is from Bon Presto. Bon Presto is a very, very good figure maker. So they are just great. And that goes up there where it doesn't fall. And we like that. So just looking at some of my DVDs here, I have never watched or read Fairy Tail, but I do intend to at some point, specifically because my older brother a couple years ago for my birthday, he bought me like the first 3 volumes of Fairy Tail, the anime, which is really, really cool. We have a question in the chat. Trix asks, any new manga that I've picked up? No new manga that I've picked up, but like I said, I've been keeping current in One Piece, and I've been intending to get back into One Punch Man. It's going to take a long while to catch up, but I do want to keep reading the manga of One Punch Man, especially since they ended Season 2. Season 2 didn't pop off as well as Season 1 did, and so I don't think they're going to make a Season 3 of One Punch Man, or at least not until the manga is much farther out there. They more took manga author 1's other work, which is Mob Psycho 100, and they ran with that. They gave that a Season 1 and a Season 2, and honestly, if you are a new manga and you get a Season 1 and a Season 2, you're doing pretty good. You're getting money coming in, and yeah, it's a good thing. 2 seasons is all any manga author can really hope for. And some even less. I mean, look at what is it? My favorite example of an anime that needs a second season, which is The Devil is a Part-Timer. And I keep hearing it's going to come out, but I don't keep hearing when. So I would really appreciate if someone could tell me when The Devil is a Part-Timer season 2 is coming out, because I would just love it. But honestly, if I want more story in that, I should probably read the manga. Yeah. Besides One Piece, like I've read Naruto. I read Naruto up until the end of it. The manga ended back in October of 2014. And then the anime didn't end until like 4 years later in like 2018 or something like that. But yeah, the Naruto manga is really, really good. I would definitely recommend a read of it. Um, but I mean, also any of the other mangas, One Piece, One Punch Man, stuff like that. I see when Naruto got done, I was in a manga hole. I needed to find a new one, so that's how I stumbled onto One Punch Man. And then once I had caught up in One Piece in in like the anime and stuff, I really wanted to start reading the manga. But yeah, that was a really good one. You asked, are there any manga I've picked up, and I just told you that I just told you all the manga that I've read or that I want to read. So I didn't really answer your question. But yeah, I would definitely love suggestions on manga to read. Just any suggestions would be great. Everybody keeps telling me I need to watch Hunter x Hunter, that I need to watch Tokyo Ghoul. One person that I know who will not be named at this time kept telling me to watch Digimon. But yeah, yeah, I'd love suggestions. I usually go for an hour on these things, but it looks like, oh, hey, we got Cryo Prime still in here. Cryo says, I'm seeing March 2021 for Devil is a Part-Timer. Oh, that's really, wait, March 2021, it's May of 2021. If it's March 2021, then it's already come out, and I'm just blind. Do you mean March 2022? Because, yeah, March 2021 already passed. Hey, by the way, Cryo, have you been printing a lot of stuff on your 3D printer? I was interested to hear about that. Well, I suppose I should ask you, Trix, and you also, Cryo. Are there any new manga that you picked up recently? I know Cryo's kind of into comic books too, but if you guys actually, Cryo, I thought you said on one of the other streams that you still read Gleipnir. Or that you read Gleipnir. I should look into Gleipnir. Sounds like people are really talking about it. Crowd said, "Hi, I'm an idiot." That's when it was posted, lol. Okay. Well, then you're not an idiot. Somebody else is an idiot on that one. Um, by the way, if you guys are interested, I just premiered my newest AMV tonight. Then the AMV is called All Up in the Gutter. And it is an AMV of the song Wonderland by Caravan Palace. A lot of people have done animation memes of it, including RDR, who's a Korean animator. And she just does amazing work. I love all her stuff. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I really have for you guys tonight. Don't want to leave you in silence while I'm thinking of stuff to come up with, but I'm still interested, Cryo, in hearing about if you've been printing more stuff on your 3D printer, tricks. I'm still planning on going to Anime Fusion, so I'd be super excited to see you there. And I will bring my Killer Bee costume so we can do the AB combo. I think that would be really, really cool. But yeah, I'm about 3 minutes early for the end of this, but I think that is okay. So that's all for tonight. Keep YouTubing, YouTubers. Don't fight the fro. And always remember to stay legendary. And come back next time, legends, if you're still alive. See ya.